What's going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media back with another video. So today we are here with my Lexus RCF, and beside it we have its competitor, the BMW M4. So today this video will be about a comparison between both of these sports cars. So first things first, these cars were direct competitors whenever they're in production. So let's run over the specs to my RCF and then we'll talk about the BMW M4. Both cars that you see here, pretty similar in color. Mine is the infrared RCF. This one is almost like a orangey red BMW M4. Both are 2017 year models. Both are two-door sports car, rear-wheel drive. So let's go ahead and dive deeper into each car. Okay, so first up here is my 2017 Lexus RCF. Like I said, this is in the beautiful infrared color. Specs wise, what we have here, this is a car that makes 467 horsepower from the factory. Weighs close to about 4,000 pounds. Only comes in an 8-speed automatic transmission. And with the RCF, you do get the 5-liter V8 naturally aspirated. Like I mentioned earlier, it is the rear-wheel drive. So 467 horsepower, 389 feet-pound of torque. I think it's a great car, very comfortable. You could daily drive it. You could take it on track days. A very capable car from the factory. Okay, and over here we have my buddy's BMW M4. This is a 2017 model as well. So this one's powered by a 3-liter 6-cylinder engine. They do offer the car in a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed automatic. This one is the automatic. Horsepower wise, gets you about, depending on your trim, but it's about 444 horsepower from the factory. Weight, they're about 4,000 pounds. So like I said, both cars, if you look at the specs in terms of weight, power to weight ratio, they're both pretty similar. And even down to the price point. So right here what we have is my performance package carbon RCF. So it does have like carbon trims like the carbon roof, carbon interior, performance trim with the TVD, top factoring differential. With the M4, you do get some similar stuff like carbon roof and all that. From a price point perspective, both are pretty similar. Like I said, direct competitors. The RCF price point when it's new is about 80,000. For the M4, pretty similar. We are looking around 70-ish, almost 80 as well. So like I said, direct competitors. If you're looking for something similar in terms of weight, horsepower, price point, the Mercedes C63 is another coupe that you can look at as well. Alright, and while we're on the topic of engines, let's go ahead and pop the hood of the RCF and the M4. Take a look at the engines. We'll do an interior tour and check out the cars inside and out. Okay, so first up in the engine bay of the RCF, it is powered again by the 5-liter naturally aspirated V8. And this is the 2UR GSE engine, 467 horsepower, 389 feet-pound of torque. And a lot of people like to consider this pretty much like a Japanese muscle car because of the 5-liter V8. High revving up to 7,300 RPM. Okay, and over here we have the engine to the BMW M4. So this one is powered by a twin-turbo 3-liter inline-6 engine, making 425 horsepower, about 406 feet of torque. So in terms of torque, the BMW has more torque from the factory. In terms of top-end horsepower, RCF a little bit more horsepower. Like I said, both very similar specs, whether it's down to the power numbers, the weight, pricing. Both are pretty much direct competitors, so I think this makes a really good comparison video between both platforms. And I do love, you know, all the little carbon details in this strut bar. Very, very nice. Alright, so let's check out the interior of both cars. Let's take a look at the RCF. So when it comes to interior, you do get a few different options. This one here has your standard black leather seats, but you can also get it in red. They do not make a red on red variant. So if you want red seats, you can go for the black or the blue. But since I wanted a red exterior, black seats are standard. Might be biased, but I personally love the seats on the RCF. Nice F badging everywhere. Nice bowstring. Nice design. Very comfortable. Floor mats have this little metal piece. You also can get WeatherTech floor mats from the factory. And this is the carbon fiber performance trim. So you get nice little carbon fiber bits, you know, everywhere on the doors, right here. You get some carbon fiber on the glove box as well as the other side. This is a TVD. You can get it in LSD or TVD. This one comes with a TVD. Classic Lexus clock. One thing I do have to say is the infotainment on a 2017 RCF is a little outdated. You still use the classic Lexus trackpad, but like I said, you know, it's a little outdated in terms of navigation. More F badging everywhere. And it's a 2+2, meaning you can fit people back there in the back seats. And here's a look of the back seats. Very nice and comfy. One thing that the RCF has is, while it's a 2+2, you do have this, but you also do have cup holders. So it's a very nice touch. Armrest that folds down. Obviously not a ton of leg room, even though you can fit an adult back there. Very nice premium materials. The seat moves back by itself, automated whenever you slide it back. So just on the door you do have a few different materials. If you're leather, Alcantara, carbon fiber. So very nice materials all on the door card. One thing I do want to mention is the sound system too. So great sound quality. In this RCF we do have the Mark Levinson sound system. It just sounds awesome. Love the interior of my RCF. Okay, so let's check out the interior of the BMW M4. So like I said, this is kind of like a nice burnt orange reddish color. You do get the red on red. That is an option. So nice red leather here, little Alcantara, and red leather seats. Your classic M logo. M logo everywhere to show you that it's the M car. And you do get a lot of carbon. Carbon here, carbon up here. In terms of, let's see, creature comforts. Let's check out what sound system this thing have. So this thing does have the Harman Kardon speakers on the doors. Let's go ahead and check out the back seats. Nice and red. Definitely a lot of red going on. Over here it's a little bit different. So you don't get an armrest, no cup holders, but you do have this little tray that you can kind of, you know, put your keys or, you know, belongings. One nice touch is you do have speakers right there on the back as well. So if you like an interior with a lot of red, the BMWs want to get. Here's another look of the BMW M4 interior. Very nice and sporty. You also do have your navigation system from BMW that's a little bit different. Instead of a trackpad, you use this little mouse cursor. And you do have the option for an automatic or a 6-speed manual. Alright, here's a back view shot of the M4. Coming on the side, M4 vents. Obviously your huge massive brakes and rotors. You have nice stopping power. Aggressive styling on the hood. Some details on the RCF. You also do have an aggressive styling vented hood. Again, big brakes. F badge. I did add an aftermarket carbon piece. That's not stock. Moving around the back, the RCF. And one thing to note is to the unassuming eye, if you don't know your BMWs that well, you might think this is just your regular 4 Series. With the M4, obviously being, you know, your sporty car, you do have quad exhaust tips or in the middle, more aggressive styling diffuser. You do get a little bit of a duckbill in the trunk. And on the RCF, unlike your regular RC, again, to the unassuming eye, you might think it's a regular RC 350, but RCF, you know, RCF badging. You also do have your quad tip exhaust. This one is kind of stacked, so it's like a slight angle on each side. And one thing that's really cool is this right here. You do have some that is carbon and non-carbon. Since I have the carbon trim, carbon fiber duckbill that goes up. So if you're above 60 miles an hour, well, above 50 miles an hour, this raises up. And this is technology carried over from the Lexus LFA supercar. When you're below 25 miles an hour, the wing just automatically goes back down. So some additional downforce, active aero on the wing of the RCF. And if you look here at the rear brake setup, both have big brakes. On the M4, like I said, you have drill rotors. And over here on the RCF, you have slotted rotors. Here's another view of the wheel and fender setup on the RCF and M4. These are OEM wheels on the M4. And here's on the RCF. RCF comes with a few different wheel options. I personally think this BBS wheels from the factory is the best looking one. Alright, so what do you guys think? Are you guys a fan of the RCF or are you guys a fan of the BMW M4? Both are great options. So with the RCF, I think what you really get is a car that is very comfortable with any Lexus, great white quality, very smooth, nice for road trips. You can take it on occasional track days, great car. It is heavy, so out of the box it's not a full-on track car. Or, you know, it's not a full-on sports car where it's super nimble and agile with some of the lighter sports cars, but very capable car, smaller GT car. The M4, there's more torque. I think there's a little bit more acceleration out of the box. With the M series lineup from BMW, you know, they're known to be more sporty. Very different sound, obviously, with the twin turbo inline 6 setup versus the naturally aspirated V8. But can't go wrong with either options. Both are great cars in its own right. A lot of guys are. I think when you go for like a sports car platform, especially you considering European cars, M4 is the one to get. Some people, if you like it smaller, you can go to M2 Coupe or even M3 sedan or M5. So M car lineup is great. I think the RCF is a little bit more underrated. People don't really think about Lexus when you think of sports cars. So like I said, both cars are great cars. If you're trying to daily drive them or take them on a track day, both cars are great out of the box without any modifications. So let me know in the comment section below. Are you guys team RCF or team M4? Let me know. So I'm gonna end off the video here. I hope you guys like it. I wanted to make this video for a while. Both cars are great cars, similar color as well. So if you guys stay to the end, leave a thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.